couple of months ago, I was browsing through Twitter and I saw a really funny Dragapult list come out of Japan. And I was like, you know what? That looks kind of weird. I should kick the tires on that at some point. And I just got busy with other stuff and I didn't try it out. And I think we have to now because it got top 8 at Stuttgart. It's Dragapult with Iron Thorns. Shout outs to Mads Jensen for the awesome performance and bringing this archetype to reality, at least the very least in a international scale where they've put the world on notice that Dragapult and Iron Thorns is the real deal. So today, let's go and talk about Dragapult with Iron Thorns. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Mads Jensen's Dragapult in Iron Thorns list. So Dragapult is a stage 2 dragon type Pokemon, so it's got no weaknesses. It's very hard to one-hit KO Dragapult. And it's got 2 attacks. First one, Jet Headbutt for 70 damage with 1 colorless energy. Hopefully you're not using this. Sometimes it can help you in a jam. You will knock out basic evolution Pokemon like a Charmander or something with that Jet Headbutt, but really we want to use Phantom Dive, which is phenomenal. For 1 fire and a psychic energy, it does 200 damage to the active, and then you can put 6 damage counters on opposing bench Pokemon in any way that you like. And this is phenomenal for sniping out smaller Pokemon or for softening up bigger targets so that you can get massive multi-prize KOs later. The problem with Dragapult has historically been it's slow to set up. It's a stage 2 Pokemon. It requires 2 different types of energy. It's very tough to build up. But one of the big things, the big innovations of this deck is Iron Thorns EX, where its initialization ability shuts off all abilities of rule box Pokemon except for future Pokemon. And that way you get to slow things down like Rotom, Lumineon, Charizard, Pidgeot. There are so many decks in the game that rely on rule box abilities. Iron Thorns shuts that off, and just by virtue of sitting in the active, you can slow down your opponent enough to give you enough time to build up Dragapult on the bench. Not a bad attacker either. For 1 lightning and 2 colorless, does 140 damage, and you move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. And that you just need to do this for like a turn or 2, stall for time, and then get Dragapult popping off. So our Pokemon counts here, we've got 4 copies of Iron Thorns to give us the best chance of starting Iron Thorns. And then we've got a 4-4-2 line of Dragapult EX. We've got the 4 Drakloaks here for that recon directive ability. Let's just look at the top 2 cards of our deck, put 1 in our hand and put 1 at the bottom of our deck, giving us some draw power for that. We only have 2 Dragapults here, and we do have ways of recovering the Dragapult if we need a 3rd one. So a little thin on the Dragapult line, but I think it works out fine here. A 1/1 line of Toedscruel, which is, I think, my favorite part of this deck, where it's got the Slime Mold Colony ability, where cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by the effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. This prevents cards like Superior Energy Retrieval from working. You'll see Pokestop is a big one, where if your opponent Pokestops, all those cards go into the discard pile instead of going into the opponent's hand if they're items. So Toedscruel is a very cool tech, especially in a meta where cards like Goldengo have been popping off, and this just shuts that right down. And then one more tech here, Radiant Alakazam, where its Painful Spoon's ability lets you move 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of your opponent's Pokemon. This lets you fix the math here and there to help you score some big multi-prize KOs, and its attack is actually usable in this deck. Mind Ruler for 1 psychic and a colorless does 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand, and you can power this up with 1 Crispin. So definitely keep this in your back pocket just in case a scenario arises where you can attack with Radiant Alakazam. For trainer cards, we've got 2 copies of Ultra Ball. Discard 2 cards, grab any Pokemon from your deck, put it into your hand. We've got 1 copy of Earthen Vessel. Lets you grab 2 basic energy from your deck and put that into your hand. All you have to do is discard a card from your hand and you're good. 1 copy of Buddy Poffin to get your basics up to 70 HP down. That's going to get you your Dreepy or your Toedscool in play. 4 copies of Crispin lets you search your deck for 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, and put 1 in your hand, and then put the other one onto one of your Pokemon. This can help you get Dragapult set up in a turn. Can also help you set up Iron Thorns in 2 attachments, basically, because Crispin's going to be an extra attach there. 1 copy of Lost Vacuum helps you remove a tool or a stadium in play. We've got 1 copy of Counter Catcher. When you're behind on prizes, you can gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. 1 copy of Future Booster Energy Capsule. This lets you get your, one, it boosts your Iron Thorns damage by 20, but also more importantly, lets you retreat for free. And that's going to help you pivot out Iron Thorns when you need to so that Dragapult can start bombing. We got 2 copies of Iono for hand disruption, where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards remaining. In particular, if you're behind on prizes, you will leave your opponent with a smaller hand than you, so that can give you an opportunity to make a comeback. 1 copy of Professor Turo Scenario lets you put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand, and you discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. You can use this to quote-unquote heal a Dragapult, and especially if you've got a Drakloak in play, you can just take that Dragapult that you took off the board and put it onto a new one. But this is also here to get Iron Thorns off of the board if it gets stuck and for some reason you can't get that Future Booster Capsule. 4 copies of Pokégear lets you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and then grab a supporter card you find there and put it into your hand. Again, we do have the Drakloaks as a draw engine of sorts, but we do have the Pokégears here to help us find our cards when we need them. 2 copies of Night Stretcher lets us put a Pokemon or a basic energy from our discard pile back into our hand. 2 copies of Technical Machine Evolution. You definitely want to go second with this deck, where you'll ideally start with Iron Thorns in the active, slap TM Evo on and an energy, and then evolve 2 of your bench Pokemon with TM Evo, so you can get Drakloaks in play or even the Toedscruel early so that your opponent can't recover their cards. 1 copy of Nest Ball to get a basic Pokemon down. 1 copy of Rescue Board to reduce your retreat cost by 1. It's not really going to help you with the Iron Thorns, or to a lesser extent, the Alakazam and Toedscruel. These can retreat with the Rescue Board. It reduces it by 1, so you only have to burn 1 energy. But ideally, you've got it on either the Drakloak or the Dreepy so that you can have a free retreat option. We've also got 1 copy of Tera Orb, where it lets you search your deck for a Tera Pokemon and put it into your hand. Don't have to discard anything, so really nice touch there. Precious Trolley is the A-Spec of choice. I really like the role of Precious Trolley in here. Lets you search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. And yeah, this just helps you fill out your bench with everything that you need for game. And it's a lot easier to grab thanks to Arven, which lets you search your deck for an item and a tool card and then shuffle your deck. Oftentimes, I find that turn 1, I'm trying to play Arven into Precious Trolley, into TM Evo, and then get rolling that way. And then 2 copies of Boss's Orders to gust an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. Last but not least, we've got a suite of energy here: 3 lightning, 4 fire energy, and 4 psychic energy. General game plan of the deck is you want to start with Iron Thorns in the active and hopefully slowing down your opponent, and then you're going to set up your Toedscruel to prevent your opponent from grabbing cards back from their discard pile back into their hand, and then ultimately get Dragapult online and start bombing with Phantom Dive. You're going to need to be very careful with how you attack here, because if you are not looking carefully, you might miss some really cool attack lines where you're taking 4, potentially even 5 prizes in a single turn. And make sure you try your best to figure out where the damage counters should go so that you can maximize your prize output on future turns. This is a very weird deck, still very cool. I'm not sure if this is the best way to play Dragapult, but it worked enough to get top 8 at a major regional championship, and give this one a shot. See if this is the way you would want to play Dragapult. Let's get to these matches. Iron Thorns becomes very important in this matchup here. And hopefully they don't have a gust option in hand. Yeah, let's just slam Iron Thorns into the active and and slow down the chien-pao. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Although, like, if they get Baxcalibur set up, then it kind of doesn't matter. But at the very least, yeah, throwing away that Palkia. They probably only run one Palkia. They got rid of yeah, that's an amazing Pokestop for us. Amazing. So I think we go Precious Trolley, we get the Iron Thorns out, and we just start to try and build from there. Unfortunately, they get a Greninja too. Yeah, we're going to try and nip all that in the bud. And yeah, the Toedscruel is going to stop the superior energy retrievals from working. So if we go I think the other way to potentially go about this is just set up, like, let them take the first KO. Here, if we go Arven, right? And we go get the Precious Trolley. And we go grab TM Evo. At most, they're taking 2 prizes here, right? If we go and grab Dreepy, Iron Thorns, Radiant Alakazam, Toedscruel. And we go... what? TM Evo? And we evolve the Toedscruel. If they go... or do we just say Iron Thorns and you don't get anything? I think I want that. I think I want that. And then we can TM Evo on the following turn. And just say, bet, you're not getting anything right now. Not sure if that's the right play, but we're going for it. They do get to drop to 5. They can still build some stuff up. Iron Thorns is not hitting chien-pao for weakness. They are 1 Irida from still popping off. Getting the Toedscruel down would be fantastic. I think they let's see how experienced they are. And they should really snipe out this Toedscruel. Oh, getting the rare candy is very good for them. One of those KOs should be the Toedscruel. I don't think they have it. Oh, there it is. But do they have enough? Let's see what we can do. Chien-pao is not... it's kind of fallen... like, Chien-pao is still a good deck, generally speaking. The meta is not... maybe not the most kind to it, but Chien-pao got... I think it got top 16 at, like, Sacramento or Stuttgart. It's... it's still a good deck. Oh, Prime Catcher. What are they going after? And Lumineon doesn't work with Iron Thorns in the active. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is a rookie mistake right there. They should have played the Prime Catcher first. And now they've burned the Lumineon for nothing. Oof. I don't know if they realize that yet. Okay, if they're just going to swing for, what, 120? I don't even know if it's worth swinging right now, to be honest, if I were them. Oh, that was a squandered turn. Arguably, don't even have to TM Evo, to be honest. I could just go and attach energy to the Drakloak and just try and build towards Dragapult. They're just going to Hailblade for... that's not... okay. Yeah, they're really stuck right now. They can't draw cards. They have to top deck. Okay. And we could even just Turo out the Iron Thorns when we're ready. That's fantastic. Okay. Tera Orb here is very good. That gets us a Dragapult. I think we have time. I think we have time. If we go and... or do we... I want to get a Toedscruel out in the worst way. Oh, we can't even get the Iron Thorn. Oh, yeah, we can get the Iron Thorns out. Let's go and get... okay, I'm going to Ultra Ball away. I don't want to Iono. I don't want to get rid of Iono, though. I don't want to get rid of Earthen Vessel either. I think we have to get rid of Iono. That feels kind of bad. I do want the Toedscruel up, though. And that prevents them from playing any energy recovery until they knock this out. And let's see. If we can snipe out this Frigibax, hopefully they don't get Frigibax set up on this following turn. They have Prime Catcher, though. Actually, yeah, they have Prime Catcher. But can they string it all together? They get... Oh. Wait, why did Rare Candy go in the discard pile off Pokestop? That's what happened just now, right? Like, they just played... Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Toedscool. Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put in their hand by an effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. We just stopped Pokestop from being able to work. I was very confused there for a sec. And yeah, that's really bad. So they throw the energy back into the deck. And right now, our biggest priority is take out this Frigibax. If we can take out this Frigibax, we are good. And we Tera Orb for Dragapult, we Turo away the Iron Thorns, and we just start to pop off. We do 200 to the chien-pao and drop 60 on the Frigibax. And this deck is in terrible shape. I don't know if our opponent knows what's going on here. And they bench lock themselves. Okay, they get the Prime Catcher up, so now they're going to be able to... Oh, interesting. They grabbed the Dreepy instead. They are going to be able to grab energy, but they don't have... I would have played Beebrel before grabbing the energy, because now you're locked to 5. Oh, now you're definitely not drawing cards again. And yeah, now they only have room for one Frigibax. So instead of Turoing away the... Yeah, now we have to Turo away the Dreepy, which kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Unless we get a Rescue Board right here. We don't. We don't, unfortunately. I'll take the Psychic Energy here. So we'll have to Turo away. That's a potential 2-prize Albatross there. Okay, let's go grab our Dragapult. And we will go. Get Dragapult set up. And do we have any... Yeah, we have energy in the discard pile. That's fine. That's fine. For the time being, we'll drop 200 on the chien-pao, and we will take out the Frigibax. And this is going to be very bad news for our opponent. And if they don't run 70 HP Frigibax, we are just going to abuse it. They've burned their Prime Catcher. They have no... chien-pao usually only runs one Prime Catcher, so that's it for their gusting. And let's see, do they have the 70 HP? Actually, the 70 HP is not even going to matter because we just Alakazam. I mean, their build is a little different. They do have Lumineon. They do have Palkia. What? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? No. No, how are you playing the rest of the game? Homie, what are we doing here? What frustrates me now is that this is going to make for a much worse video. I think I still want to keep this in the video to show the Toedscruel doing its thing, to show Iron Thorns doing its thing. But this is a... Like, how are they attacking for the rest of the game? Without Baxcalibur... Oh, and yeah, they're just throwing those in. You can't keep it. They don't know that the Toedscruel is not... Man, our opponent is cooked. Our opponent is cooked. They don't know what's going on. Everything's failing for them. The Lumineon didn't work. The Pokestop's not working for them. This is unfortunate. So for new play... Okay, I think we can get rid of the Buddy Poffin here. Let's go grab the Fire and the Psychic. And look, this happens when, like, everyone makes mistakes. We're all learning the game together. But, and yeah, right now I can't snipe this out. Prevent all damage done to the Pokemon by attacks. Oh, we can do effects of attacks. Yeah, damage counters we actually We actually do. So we can still take out this Bidoof, right? As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. So yeah, we can stop. They can stop Greninja. They can't stop Dragapult. So let's go and take out chien-pao, and we'll take out the Bidoof. Although, yeah, they're gonna have room on the bench anyway. So yeah, we should just take this out too. That's 3 prizes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This is terrible. Asian invasion. This is what happened when ladder resets. Yeah, welcome. And yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that we are in a position where the ladders reset. Everybody's kind of intermingled together. Maybe we shouldn't be playing this opponent. And what I've heard is it sucks in the sense that there's not enough players in Arceus League right now, so just you can't get a match in there. So we're kind of stuck one way or another, whether we're playing in ranked or playing casual. Yeah, there's unfortunately no damage counters we can move off of our opponent right now, so they could potentially get a Baxcalibur set up here. What? They grab Palkia. Are there all their all their Frigibaxes are in the discard pile. Oh no. And they did have the 70 HP one. They did have protections, but yeah, that's all in and they can't recover it. Pokestopping! No! Oh no. GG's. I'm so sorry to our opponent there. I'm so sorry. Right? They were not ready for that combination of tech cards, whether it was Iron Thorns stopping the Lumineon and the Toedscruel stopping all of that energy recovery and like all of that recovery in the Pokestops period. And they're probably sitting there like, what the heck just happened? The game's broken. If you find this video, I hope you can see what's happening on the other side. And just for those who are experienced players and have an idea what's going on, you kind of see the combination of the Iron Thorns and the Toedscruel adding some elements of control to Dragapult that slow to your opponents down in one way or another, giving you more opportunities to set up your Dragapult and pop off in a big way. GG's. Okay, Toedscruel is amazing in this matchup. We need to get Iron Thorns out of here ASAP. This is a very cool matchup for this deck, assuming we can get set up. Oh, we're going first. That's actually not great. Actually, let's go attach a lightning energy here, and then we can retreat on the following turn. Yeah, this is the Iron Thorns can be good. Toedscruel is amazing, but we need to get our board set up. And our opponent going second is kind of a weird choice here. But if it means they can play some things to get all their pieces, like sure. Yeah, we Precious Trolley. Gardevoir. What is happening? I think we're playing. Am I Canadian? Yes, I am from Canada. What makes you what made you suspect that I was Canadian? All right, let's go grab Arven, and we'll go grab Precious Trolley, and we'll grab a TM Evo, and let's go get that Iron Thorns out. So go Dreepy, Iron Thorns, Alakazam. I think we only need one Iron Thorns. Let's go retreat. And we're actually going to set up let's set up the Toedscruel now. We've got TM Evo. And we'll set up a Dreepy and we'll set up Toedscruel. Yep. Now they are not recovering anything. Pokestop stops working. Superior Energy Retrieval stops working. They'll have to specifically snipe this out. Oh, you're from Toronto? Awesome. I will not specify any further, but yes, I am north of the border. For everybody here, how long have you been playing Pokemon TCG? I know that, like, on YouTube in particular, my content tends to grab, like, I'm intentionally make it for newer players, but how long have you been playing? I've been playing since 2021. I started playing in the midst of the pandemic. Interesting. Cypher Maniacs. They could, let's see what they pull off here. Kaimat says 1 month. Oh, first off, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. And yeah, welcome to the Pokemon TCG community. I hope you've been having a great time with the game so far. Okay. Do we just use the Iron Thorns as a wall? Like, how scared am I of them having the pieces right now to pop off? Okay, we'll grab the Dragapult here. TM Evo going to the bottom of the deck. Let's go and grab Pokégear. And I will... Yeah, maybe we stall for time here. And we grab... I'm guessing they don't run switch outs. And this gets us like one more turn to figure this out. And we'll wait. I don't think there's any need to evolve. So yeah, even if they stack the top two cards, and if one of those is Goldengo, they are not they can't draw cards with Goldengo, but they can draw cards with Kirlia. But I'm almost certain they don't have a switch out here. If they do knock out the Iron Thorns right now, then we have to pray we can get a Crispin on the following turn. Asian Evasion says 1 year rocking Turtle Zard. Awesome. That's a fun deck. I thought it would catch on more than it has so far, but I do think it's very good, and we will... I have a feeling it could be the way that Charizard is played post-rotation. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alakazam was not... That's not the Pokemon you want right this second, unless you are also stalling for time, which maybe they are. Maybe they are. Crispin would be kind of cool here. We can knock out the Kirlia. Though, is that what we really want? Turo could also be good to scoop up the Alakazam. Kaimat says, it's really fun going to play locally for the first time this week. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Full Metal Lab. I'm not... Okay. Let's go and see what we can get here before we commit to Pokégear. Let's just dig. Iono could be kind of cool. Yeah, let's go... Drakloak. And Countercatcher, I guess, because we already have an Iono in hand. And I could Ultra Ball away some pieces. Now, let's go and dig. Pokégear gets us, yeah, boss. All right. I don't like that. Turo's good. Turo's good. Yeah, that gets us the... That gets us the Alakazam back. That gets us Iron Thorns in the active. We can move Alakazam in there. We can Night Stretcher for the Lightning Energy. And I think we need to get rid of... We're going to go ahead on prizes, so we're not going to need the Countercatcher anymore. We might need the Countercatcher later, but that's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, shout out to Chapel Roan. Probably my artist of the year. I thought she had a fantastic year. All right. Crispin. Yeah, Crispin's good. Crispin's good. And let's go and Volt Cyclone. We take out the Kirlia. And we will go move a Fire Energy to the Drakloak. And we'll just stall. Stall for time here. And let's see, do they have a Metal Energy? For them to get the KO here, they'll need a Metal... Well, they'll need 5 energy. They need it... If all 6 of these cards are energy, then we're dead. Oh, okay. They pull out a Lady. But that's only, what, 4? Yeah. That's still not going to be enough. They will two-shot the Iron Thorns. But I think it's worth just chipping at the Goldango. Do we have a stadium in this deck? I don't know if we do. That could be kind of annoying. What? They had all the energy? Okay, well, they can't recover it right now. And I don't know if they know that yet. Okay, if we can take out... We can actually take out 2 Gimme Ghouls right now. And that would be kind of sick. Yeah, we'll take that fire energy. And I need Psychic, actually. So we might not be able to... Might not be able to get the desired effect here. Okay, let's go and put down another Dreepy. Unfortunate, let's go and see what we got. We have another Iono here. That's not ideal. We have to find Psychic Energy. And for that, we're going to have to Crispin. So we'll go and Crispin for Psychic and Fire. And we will go put the Fire in our hand. And attach. Unfortunately, yeah, we're just in an awkward spot where we keep needing the Fire Energy. But the good thing here, even though we're only doing 170 damage, is we are going to knock out a Gimme Ghoul on the bench here. So that is awesome. And we'll go soften up this. Yeah, if we're two-shot, we were going to two-shot the... So where this is kind of interesting, like we weren't going to we're going to have to two-shot this Goldango regardless. Right now, they have no way, and they're only playing the 50 HP Gimme Ghouls. Oh, man. Super Rod will get them energy back in the deck, but they are not recovering it by hand unless they specifically go after the Toedscruel. If they go after the Toedscruel specifically, then we've got a problem. But right now... Oh, what? They have all these supporters? What is this? Hold on. This from your discard pile into your hand? I don't think that works. No, that doesn't work. They didn't know the Toedscruel tech. No. Oh, they are probably so confused right now. Go look at the log. Oh, no. They played Tulip, and then, yeah, Tulip doesn't work here. No. Oh, no. Our opponent's probably so confused right now. And Kaimat, if I may ask, what are you playing at locals? I've only played in person one time. I played at regionals of all things as my first and only event. I wanted to play more this year, like go to a store and play, and it just didn't work out for me timing wise. We've been very busy. I've been very busy outside of, making content for Pokemon. And yeah, being a dad of a toddler makes it difficult to go. And I know, like, my wife's here and she's willing to take care where she can. Are they going to get the KO here? That would be very sad. Be kind of crazy if they do, if they're able to keep up, considering the circumstances. Oh my goodness, they still swang for a lot. But they are absolutely cooked on this following turn. Okay. But yeah, I just haven't felt good about the leaving at this point. And I have decks ready to go. I've built like 9 decks this year or something like that. And I bought just the Charizard. I already have a Charizard deck. And I built another one. Well, I bought the League Battle deck, mostly for Prime Catcher. Oh, okay. Can we? 170. I think we can move damage. To try, can we move it? Can we take out all? Can we like get a full board wipe here? That would be amazing. Let's go and vacuum. Yeah, now we're just playing side quests at this point. Let's go in 170, 150. Yeah, I think we still take the KO. So let's go and move damage off of this. I don't think we will. Let's go and attach fire energy to this Drakloak here. And we'll go vacuum away the Full Metal Lab. We can get rid of the Iron Thorns at this point. And we will go... Ooh, actually, if we boss... no, boss isn't worth it. We still have to smash for a lot. So we'll just go hit for 200 damage. Into the active. We drop 2. And that takes a KO. 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's a way for us to get all of it. We are 1 short from getting the 4 prize board wipe. But now they've got a Gimme Ghoul with 1 HP left. So that's pretty brutal. And let's see what they do. Yeah, they just scoop. GG's. So, yeah, unfortunately for our opponent, like, this is one of the Toedscruel tech is absolutely ridiculous into this matchup. And yeah, the combination of Toedscruel, Iron Thorns being able to slow them down. And then I think our opponent not... The ladder is reset. Unfortunately, we're all over the place in terms of who's playing who. And I don't think our opponent was fully familiar with how Toedscruel works. And we just shut them down from being able to draw all that energy back. So they were just kind of stuck there. Still, cool combo with the Dragapult, being able to let us do some really cool plays there. We take the win. GG's. And this is not so great of an attack. Okay. Or not so great of a setup here. Let's go attach energy to the one in the bench. And we will go from here. Hopefully they don't get a turn 1 attack off. Because otherwise we're just kind of boned. Dragapult usually does pretty well in this matchup. If they're going to play Explorer's Guidance, then we're in decent shape. Iron Thorns doesn't help us out at all. Probably doesn't help us in this match. They might be playing a variant of Ancient Box that has the Pheasantipity and the Pecharunt, but if they're playing strictly single prize, that doesn't help us at all. The whale says the speed of this ancient deck always screws me. Well, welcome. And yes, Ancient Box is very fast, and I actually haven't seen it all that much in recent times. Let's go and Recon Directive first, and hopefully they don't... I don't think they can Gust. Okay, let's go and Dragapult here. And what do we want? I think we go... Arven for, like, Earthen Vessel. Oh, do we... Is it Earthen Vessel? Or do we play the Precious Trolley and... Yeah, we still need energy. That's the problem. I think we Arven regardless. And... Earthen Vessel feels correct. That gives us at least energy for the following turn. I don't know if we want to play TM Evo at this point, especially if we don't have... Maybe Rescue Board's not going to be it. I need energy. That is the biggest thing. I can get more set up later. Maybe we'll grab the Rescue Board here. I don't like any of these options. Okay, I'll grab the Rescue Board here. Just in case. I don't like... boss is not... I think we get rid of the one guaranteed boss for the potential of... getting set up later. And we wait. We've got Dragapult on deck. Hopefully we can get... Okay, they're going to pop off right now. That's fine. And then we can start softening some things up. And they've got 70, 80, 90, 100, 10. Like, they're not doing a lot of damage right now, so we need to put ourselves in position to take some multi-prize KOs at some point. Vengeance Fletching for 120. That's fine. Does Rescue Board on Alakazam make sense here? No, they're going to hit us for weakness, so like even that doesn't feel too good. Crispin. Let's go Recon Directive. See if we can get... Yeah, Precious Trolley here is fantastic. Now we can set up. And we can go grab... Ooh, Toedscool can be kind of cool. Toedscruel can be kind of cool. And we don't need... I don't think we need Crispin right this sec. Let's go and see what we can grab otherwise. Iono's good. Iono's good. Yeah, let's go put a Rescue Board on the Toedscool for now. And let's go shake up their hand. And I could get the Dreepy back with the... I don't think we have to. Let's go pop off Phantom Dive. And we'll go drop all of the damage on... Do we just drop it all on one? I'm actually not sure what the optimal route is for fighting against Ancient Box. I have not played this match all that much, to be honest. Oh, there's the Pheasantipity. So the Iron Thorns... Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, so we definitely want to target the Pheasantipity at some point. So now I feel kind of bad that we don't have Boss. Because, yeah, Boss is pretty clutch here. Roaring Moon. Okay. Big time Roaring Moon. That makes things more complicated for sure. And yeah, unfortunately, we don't get the superior energy or get the Toedscruel set up fast enough. How do we go about this now? Because they are going to get... I think we have to drop a bunch of damage counters on the... Okay. Arven, if we go and move... Let's go Painful Spoons, and we'll go move some damage off of... Yeah, if we go after the Roaring Moon, they are going to do... Oh, they have... Where this gets messy is that they are now in... They don't have to burn Frenzied Gouging here. Actually, yeah, if we drop all 6, then they get to 220, and we can move some stuff later. No, we won't be able to move some stuff later. Okay, how do we do this? This is a very awkward sequence here. If we go and get rid of... I think we can get rid of an Arven, and a... Oh, we can get rid of the TM Evo for sure. And a Fire Energy. And let's go grab a Drakloak. Let's see if we can find, like, Boss or something. Psychic Energy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can get this Drakloak ready to go. Is Toedscruel in the deck? Arven gets us... What does Arven get us right this second? Arven can get us... Oh, Ancient... Yeah, Lost Vacuum's fantastic here. And... Maybe the Tera Orb, just in case? Yeah, no, we can't get Tera... Oh, we have Night Stretcher here, so... I guess we'll just grab Lost Vacuum Future Booster Capsule. If we go... You know what? I don't want to burn the Vacuum just yet. No. I want to drop all the damage counters on them. And do we have to drop 7? I think we do. That gets them down to 220. And they're gonna think they're slick. With that Roaring Moon, gonna come in, and then we just vacuum it away. Now, unfortunately, we can't move damage off of the Roaring Moon onto something like a more relevant target. If there's a stadium in play. Ooh, if they don't have the stadium in play, then they're kind of stuck. Ooh, they have to find a stadium. Oh, they burned. They're just taking a hit right now because they attach from hand. Yeah, I don't think they have a way of attaching a third energy. Okay. Oh, they counter capture the Alakazam. Now, this is actually kind of funny. This is actually kind of funny we're in this predicament right now. Because what we can do is we can Crispin to the Alakazam and attack. Oh, shoot. That doesn't work. Hold on. I was hoping we could attack, but we cannot. Because, yeah, we have too much energy in hand. Okay, let's go and put the Toedscruel up. And unfortunately, yeah, Painful Spoons is not going to do what we want it to do here. Let's grab the Iron Thorns just to thin the deck. And this is a little awkward. We're going to attach the energy here. And we'll wait. Yeah, they might attack the Alakazam. That's fine. But we can potentially attack the Alakazam if we had all our energy. Yeah, unfortunately, all our energy is like pretty much in play. Oh, welcome, just Hutch. How are you doing? And I'm sorry, I'm catching up on the chat here. Zunval. Hello from France. Started watching your videos 2 days ago and also started TCG Live. You started the game because you were playing IRL Pokemon TCG like 8 years ago with your dad, and you brought cards and used to the codes in the game. Try and love it. Awesome. Love that for you. Yeah, welcome. And thank you for checking out the vids. I hope you enjoy. 20 each damage card in your own opponent's hand. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. 260 or 160 plus 80 is 240. I think Alakazam actually takes the KO here. Yeah, I think it actually takes the KO. So, yeah, we'll take the Pokégear here. I know I could have guaranteed Iono there. And we'll take the Night Stretcher here as well. And let's go grab... What do we even grab? I don't think... Maybe we just grab the Dragapult. But right now, we should be doing... Yeah, we're doing 160... and we vacuum away... Yeah, we can vacuum away Thorns at this point. We get rid of this Roaring Moon. And we... Yeah, we'll just swing for 160 here. Yeah, we take out the Roaring Moon. This gets very awkward for them. And if we can potentially set up a KO on that Pheasantipity, I don't think we can, but yeah, they're gonna... Can they do enough damage right this second? I think we... Actually, now an Iono would have been fantastic. Yeah, now I'm feeling the effects of not getting the Iono. Oh, the Super Rod? Yeah, this should prevent Super Rod, right? Can't be put in their hand. Oh, by hand. Okay, so they can go back in the deck. Yeah, Alakazam attacking here is actually kind of funny with the uptrade. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they do get the attack off. Yeah, Iono would have been fantastic here. I did not have the foresight to grab an Iono here. And let's see how much their Roaring Moon's attacking for. Unfortunately, oh my goodness. Yeah, if they can get into one-shot range on Dragapult, that's going to be very bad for us. 560. Oof. But they are hitting for weakness. 560. I think they're just short. Okay, Iono, please. Iono, please. I shouldn't have gotten rid of it when I did. That feels miserable in hindsight. It was right there. And I don't know if I have another one. Okay. Let's go touch fire. And we'll actually go and get a psychic back. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's going to be it for our psychic. And let's go see. Do we have another Iono? No, we do not. That's going to be a problem. Let's go grab boss. If we can survive a turn, then... Ooh, Alakazam could be good. Let's go grab Alakazam back. I can't use Alakazam right this second, but if we can, Phantom Dive, and we'll go drop 1 and then 5. And hopefully they don't have another Gravity Mountain here, and we can survive. But yeah, Iono would have just ended this game. And unfortunately, I did not have the foresight. I should have looked at the board a little better. Yeah, they draw all their cards. And are they doing enough damage here? 70, 80, 90, 110, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90... 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I think they're short. I think they're short. Oh, 300? Yeah, I think they're short. JF Raptor, thank you so much for renewing your sub. If I had played Iono, we would have almost guaranteed that they'd be out of luck. But if we make it through, it's because they got rid of, yeah, Gravity Mountain. So Vengeance Fletching, they swing for 300 damage. That's not going to be enough. And yeah, they end up scooping. GG. So we do take the win. We do take the win. We do get a cool play where Alakazam does take out a Roaring Moon because they had a ton of cards in hand. We were able to punish that and potentially change the outcome of the match here. But I do want to harp on me not playing the Iono. That was a really bad play on my part, and quite frankly, we got lucky that we won. They could have punished us worse. I think that unfortunately for them, they got rid of their Gravity Mountains. Like, if they had Gravity Mountain in play, we'd be done. They burned those early. But yeah, we made it through. Make sure you have your Ionos. Iono is so important in this matchup because of your opponent wanting to have that fat hand of cards and have their options and get rid of stuff and get access to Sada. And we could have just like disrupted them down to 2 cards and they would have been cooked, but we let them push us to the very limit there. So lesson learned. GG's. There we go. That is a look at Dragapult with Iron Thorns EX. Very weird combo, but I love when the community is able to find these combinations of cards that maybe even the developers didn't realize could work as a combo. I love the ingenuity of the community, and it's great to see that this variation of Dragapult has proven itself in a major tournament. It just gives us more viable decks to play in the scene. And whether you're playing Dragapult with just Dusknoir stuff, or maybe you got a Pidgeot in there, or Iron Thorns with the Toedscruel, it does feel like there's a number of ways to make Dragapult work. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. You can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at In3rdPerson. You can find me on Twitch at In3rdPerson, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. like I am right now. Twitch, go do your thing. Say hi here or bye to them, and then check out the website in3rdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. If you're watching me on Twitch, stick around. We're going to be playing a little longer, but for our friends on YouTube watching this after the fact, we're out of here. Later.